House is an important necessity, and there are two options, either to buy it or get a rental. You may have also heard renting a house is like throwing money away. Now, buying is not a simple task, and it comes with financial and psychological costs. And there are few important things to consider to make an educated purchase. Over the years, as a real estate agent, I have developed a structure that I always go through with every buyer. The very first thing that I recommend doing is to consider property age and its condition. Now, property age is a key factor when it comes to determining the property condition. And for that purpose, I always subdivide property age into three different categories. So, for properties aged between 1 to 10 years, these properties are fairly new and less likely to have any problems. However, some buyers have very specific cosmetic requirements, which should be ignored considering cost factors. For example, full bathroom renovation can be completed at a cost of 7 to 10,000. If you need to replace the whole flooring, it can be done at a cost of 7 to 15,000. If the house needs painting, it can be done at a cost of $1,000 and few weekends. In my opinion, if you have selected properties that are 1 to 10 year old and they fall within your budget, then you should ignore cosmetic requirements unless there is a floor plan concern. Now, properties aged between 30 to 49 years. These properties have aged, so it is important to conduct a detailed inspection to check key items such as HVAC system, roof shingles, any mold, or any structural defects. And lastly, properties 50 years and older. Similarly, detailed inspection should be completed. Plus, one key important factor is to make sure if there is a presence of asbestos. And consider the fact that asbestos can potentially increase the cost of renovation, depending on the location and type of renovation. As a general recommendation, always try to conduct a pre-sale inspection to rule out any major issues. Over the year, I have noticed older properties tend to have big ticket items like window replacements, HVAC replacement, so hiring a competent inspector does pay off. Second key element is location when it comes to purchasing a property. Now, it is important to buy a property in a location where you will find living peaceful.
Hey, welcome to the neighborhood. My name is Craig.
The neighbor is a Nazi?
You guys ever need fertilizer? I've got a lot of it. Close to 80 tons.
Hey folks, how you doing? You're gonna love this neighborhood. Every single house here recycles.
And for everyone, this is different. Important things to consider when selecting a location is proximity to work, amenities, and especially a good school. There are many areas where neighborhood noises cannot be avoided, such as downtown. But if noise is an issue, then I recommend going to the selected location during different times of the day for at least 3 days, such as weekends and a weekday, prior to making an offer. And this will help you determine if this is a location you want to live. When you go to your selected location, it is a good practice to park your car and walk the neighborhood. This will help you observe neighborhood closely. Some neighborhoods are loud but cannot be observed if you just drive by them. And I always discourage buying near high voltage power lines, as it may come with some health related concerns. Third key element is to consider the size of the property. As I always stress this to the buyers, that buying a property to accommodate your future growth is the best purchase. Family size grow over time, kids grow older, and they need more space. So, in my opinion, minimum 3-bedroom properties should be a bare minimum consideration, especially these days when we are working from home. So it will be ideal to consider a 4-bedroom property. Now, I understand if you are in downtown and looking for a condo, your circumstances may be different, but 3-bedroom at a minimum would be an ideal purchase. But there is nothing wrong with 2-bedroom condo which fits your needs. Now, we all know that different type of properties comes with different type of floor plan. Therefore, when considering buying a property, make sure to go over the floor plans that appeals to you. Best way to do this is by visiting different type of properties in different type of neighborhoods, since not all neighborhoods were built at the same time period. So houses in different neighborhoods tend to have different type of floor plan. Key elements that I pay attention for my buyers are how many windows are in the house. Does house feels open? How bright is the kitchen and living space? Because we spend a lot of time in kitchen and living room. So if you are still watching, the last but very important thing is to consider that not to apply for any kind of loan 6 months prior to purchasing a home, like buying a car on a loan or anything of that nature. Remember, in last 10 years, buying a property has become very difficult and expensive. So the last thing that you need when you have your down payment saved and you are ready to buy a house, but you get rejected on your mortgage application. I have seen this happen to many buyers. It is also a best practice to engage with a mortgage broker along with a real estate agent. So that's it, folks. I hope you find this video helpful. Please help my channel grow by liking this video and subscribing to my channel.